Anytime you're ready, man.
Alright, so yeah, like I said, what I do is I just rob from Peter and pay Paul in the sense that here you go. Thank you. In the sense that see as an entrepreneur, especially when you're starting business and you don't have access to wealth or money somewhere, and you want to start from zero, it's always usually very, very difficult. And sometimes your passion that you want to delve into, that business that you really want to do, might not be profitable from the get-go, but because you have the passion for it and you want to get into it, it's your main core. But there are probably other things you can do that can bring money, even if you don't really like doing those things, or even if it's like side income or whatever it is. So what you do is you get money from that aspect and feed it into the passion that you have. And that's why I told you guys the other day that you don't have to wait for that 10 million. You can start from the 1,000 you have. And starting now instead of tomorrow means you already have like a plan, you already have like a goal, you already have your business model, canvas or plan all set up. You know what you want to do, you know how you want to do it, you know who you want to sell to, so that's your business plan and all that. But the only thing missing is your funds or capital. So what you do is you get from other areas, like me, for instance, like being a professional athlete, I get money from there, and I know that there has to be life after playing ball, playing basketball. There has to be something to keep you going. You could stop that career of playing basketball could end today if you get hurt, and that's it. So the money you get from there, you have to be smart and wise about it and invest it into something else. So as time went on, I invested into, a bunch of other things that even if I'm not playing, no matter how little it is, it's like passive income. There's little money coming from all those places, so that it actually gives you that leverage to always keep your momentum going. Like I tell people, it's not about how much, it's not about making one whole lump sum. Some people are good with making 10 million at once, and in the next 5 years they don't see anything. But I'd rather have $100 coming every day. I like that kind of business where every day, man, at least $100 is coming in. So in a week you're making 700. That's for example. So imagine if you have 2 or 3 ventures that gives you 100 every day. That becomes into something tangible. And when you gather all that and you plan yourself, you can now invest into other things that you seem profitable. So for me, it's just like the start point. I'm not where I where I want to be. I'm not where I intend to be at. But it's just a journey. And that's how, that's my bootstrapping technique, to be honest. So I do that. All my, I never get loans from anyone. I never seek for sponsors. Even though if I get shit, I won't say no. But I want to grow myself to an extent where investors cannot say no to me. So that is where you want to be able to call the shots. You want to be able to be like Snapchat, that people are begging them to buy them off for $4 billion. You want to be that kind of a venture, and not where you're begging people, please give me 10 million or give me 2 million. No, you want to be able to, call your shots and be in that position of power and control, where you run your business and you can still run it the way you want it to be run and be in charge, unless you're willing to set it off. So, well, for me, that's my own strategy. Some other people use other approaches, but for me, that's just me. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Diola for president.
Yeah.
Respect.
Respect.
What?